Good morning, everybody. This is Dave coming to you from the office inside the Wyoming house. So, again, welcome to Wyoming. I promise I do change clothes, but you catching me sort of in my pajamas when it's about 40 degrees, high 50 degrees here in the morning. So, I was wearing my sweatshirt and I'm proud of my boy going to Rensselaer RPI. So, this is my uniform for the morning. That's why if I film early in the morning, God, how old am I, huh? But if I record my vids in the morning, you catch me in my PJs. That's what this is. So I'm enjoying a little 8-state. This is old. This is the tin was dated 22, and I put it in the jar in 23. So it was tinned in February of 22, so it's 2.5 years old. This is sort of the unobtainium. Where did I find this? I found this in a drawer in my cigar lounge, Tobacco Row. He had a bunch of old tins he didn't know what to do with because he doesn't sell a lot of pipe tobacco. And Dave, the manager, doesn't really know pipes or pipe tobacco. And he said, "My God, if you actually want some of that, please take it." I'm like, "You got to be kidding me. Do you know what you have?" So he goes, "Hey, give me like $10 a tin for all the ones you want." So I went and bought pretty much every tin he had in the drawer. He has since really cleaned up his act and has brought in quite a bit of pipe tobacco and is changing his stance on it. But he gave me the deal of the century, a year and a half ago, maybe now, and I probably bought 20 or 30 tins from him at $10 each. I told him that maybe you don't realize what you have here. He said, "I don't care. Get it out of here." So, what a deal that was. So, thank you, Greg. Even here in Wyoming, I've been asked to do a comparison video like I did yesterday between 8-state and Burley morning pipe. So we'll do that later today or tomorrow. So this is a Freedom Friday video. So if you don't want to hear about weapons, this is a good time to leave, because the rest of this discussion will be about my bear guns. Anyway, so fair warning, I'm going to stop the video and I'll come back in a minute. Tobacco portion of this conversation is over and we're on to weapons. All right, guys, I've shown you this in the past, but you probably have to be an OG to have seen this. So I'm going to show it to you again. The first one I'm going to show you is one of the ones I showed you last Friday. I showed you my 3-tiered EDC, my everyday carry. So I showed you my Glock 43 from Maryland, which came across the U.S. with me. I refuse to travel unarmed anymore. Then I showed you my Glock 43X that is here. That's my baby gun, my baby carry. That's what I carry in town when I'm worried more about people than I am about wildlife. And then I showed you my bear gun. So in this video, I'm going to start with that. It's my bear gun. It's my baby gun, my baby bear. I'm kind of like Goldilocks in the Three Bears. My baby gun is my Glock 43X. My mama bear gun is my Glock 10 mil. This is how I carry it. So it's an outside the waistband carry. You can see is the Glock 20 Gen 5. You can see that it's a 10 millimeter. I generally carry, if it's sitting here, I have people punchers in it. Just 9 millimeters. I mean, just 10 millimeter rounds. But if I'm out on the property, I also have this. It's another outside the carry. So this is on the left side of me. And you can see if I'm carrying it, I've probably got this bear rounds are loaded in the weapon. Nice and tight. This is a hard nose, hard case. It's a solid bullet as opposed to being jacketed. This is really intended for bear. This is why this was created. And so I carry a 10 mil hard nose when I'm on here. But this is my baby bear gun. As crazy as that might seem, this is my baby gun. But it's also reasonable, so I can carry it pretty easily. Anything I have on that's got a belt, I have it. I have a gun belt as well. So if I'm wearing shorts or something and a t-shirt, I can put the gun belt on, and I don't have to worry about wearing nice shorts or more heavy duty clothes. Because sometimes when I take especially Sasha out on a walk out on the property, we're out for an hour or two, and we're right out where the bears like to be. Now I go midday just to avoid any bear contact, because the last thing I want is to really come in contact with a bear with Sasha with me. And really the last thing I want to do is ever shoot a bear. That is not my intent in any way at any time. So try to be smart about it. I think the best way to avoid situations is to be situationally aware, whether it's out here in the wilderness or in town or in a city. Be aware. That's your first line of defense. Second line of defense is to carry a weapon. So you've seen the baby gun. Now I'm going to bring out my the Papa Bear gun. So this is my Papa Bear gun. It comes in this really nice case. Unzip it. I actually got a carry holster for it. It's you can put this to your belt, but I'm telling you, you do not want to carry this. This is really meant more for a chest rig or on your vehicle. I mean, give you some scale. It's as long as my forearm. So it's Performance Center 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. So the 500 Smith S&W Mag. It's got a flash suppressor on it. I can't express how heavy this gun is. So if I open it up for you, so it's a 50 cal. And I can't be too choosy on the rounds. There just aren't that many manufacturers that I can buy 50 cal pistol rounds for. So I usually get them from Buffalo Bore. They're pretty high quality product. These are pretty damn expensive. So anyway, so that is my Papa Bear gun. So you've seen my Papa Bear gun, you've seen my Mama Bear gun, and then last week you saw my Baby Bear gun, the 9 mil. And that's really what I have to show you this week. Well, welcome to the Wyoming wilderness. This is a very utilitarian weapon, by the way. Sometimes I carry this in town because Wyoming has open carry or constitutional carry, so I tend to carry concealed just because it makes people uncomfortable. Even out here, we have so many tourists, and the people who live in Jackson in town are very liberal, and so to have this sticking out, or to have, if I have both of these on outside, it makes people nervous. Little kids will go, "Oh, look, mommy, a gun," or they run away. So I don't really, if I'm wearing my jeans and my hat and my boots and I have that strapped on, it really draws a lot of attention. So I tend to carry concealed. That's why I carry my baby gun when I'm in town and my mama gun when I'm walking the property. I very rarely get out the Papa gun. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching the Freedom Friday video. If you don't own a weapon, I would suggest getting one. I think things are going to get harder and harder as the political scene changes. I think the political games in the United States have really just begun, and the timeline between now and inauguration date could get pretty crazy. I think the number of executive orders and government overreaches that we're going to see over the next 4 months are going to be kind of mind-boggling. So, if you're considering it all body armor, or if you're considering it all about buying a weapon or getting a concealed carry permit, I would get on it. I would stop procrastinating and start today. Guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you hopefully next Friday for the next Freedom Friday installment. Bye, everybody.